Disaster management teams are on standby at key locations along the N3 northbound as well then, and Pila Mthembu is at the Marion Hill Toll Plaza. Just a little bit earlier then, Pila, you've been showing us just images of police ultimately getting ready, law enforcement getting ready for that big roadblock ultimately as well. What's the latest?
So, Arabile, you'd remember that when we last spoke around an hour ago, there wasn't much activity here, and there's actually traffic which has started to pick up. I'm going to allow my colleague to show you how things stand right now. As you can also see, traffic officials have already started, with their duties. What I can tell you has been happening over the past hour. They have been conducting, searches in motor vehicles, stopping these vehicles, searching them, also looking out for the basics, whether the driver is in possession of a valid driver's license, and also to see if these vehicles are also roadworthy. There's been quite thorough inspection which has been going on. I'm now going to bring in KZN Transport spokesperson Ndabezinhle Sibiya to speak to us about this, and also what is it that they were able to see over the past Easter weekend with regards to how operations have been on the road. Thank you so much for your time, Ndabezinhle. If we could first speak about your observations. We are wrapping up the long Easter weekend. What can you tell us? How have the roads been according to you?
Well, last night and this morning, the MEC, Sponsor Duma, expressed his deepest appreciation to the motorists who are well behaved on our roads. And he has also, saluted the highly efficient team from Road Traffic Inspectorate, working with the Road Traffic Management Corporation, a team deployed from national, around 120, traffic officers, very efficient, that have been patrolling our road networks, the N2, the N3, and we have been using Umemezwe's motto and crime software that the MEC launched here on Friday. We've been able to detect motorists that have been masquerading as worshippers, moving around, the province using our road networks. About 77 cars, were impounded for moving around with no permits. 258 motorists were charged for speeding. 13 motorists were charged, were arrested, by the way, for drinking and driving. You recall that the MEC said, look, we're aiming for a 6-year prison sentence using the amended National Road Traffic Act, to ensure that we save. We get them to spend time in jail, because he has said, look, we cannot allow KwaZulu-Natal to contribute to the national fatalities, and also quite important. More than 15,600 cars have been stopped and checked by the team. As you can see here, the traffic is picking up, but we're quite happy, with how we, executed our road safety campaign. The MEC has also indicated that we are not out of the wood yet, because this is the last day of the long weekend. We are also looking forward to the Freedom Day coming up on the 27th of April. The 1st of May is also another public holiday. So we'll be having more visitors coming to the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
And with regards to, have there been any road accidents which led to any fatal crashes? And it would be also interesting to know, when it comes to this particular roadblock, this operation that we see here today, what is it that you are looking for specifically?
Well, in terms of the statistics, look, last night the MEC received the report which has just been updated. As we move along, today, you'll be also receiving other reports, from the RTI team. We can indicate that we've done it pretty well. If you compare to last year, we had about 21 crashes, around 21 fatalities during the same period. But this year, according to the latest report that we've just received, about 6 fatalities, unfortunately, but far better than last year. 21 fatalities last year during the same period, and 6, this year. Now here, what we are looking for, as you can see, the highly efficient team is using the gadget, the specialized gadget, looking at, drinking and driving, very firm on that. Unlicensed vehicles, very firm. as well as the motorists that are moving around with cars that are unlicensed. This is where our focus is, so to ensure that we don't have moving coffins on our road. We are very strict. We've worked with the highly efficient team, to deal with, checking the roadworthiness of vehicles that have been moving around with worshippers, working with Viva Mpungose, our chaplain, with the district chaplains throughout the province of KwaZulu-Natal. I think we've done extremely well, and that is why the MEC has saluted all stakeholders that have been part of the road safety campaign.
Thank you so much for your time, Ndabezinhle. So that was KZN Transport spokesperson Ndabezinhle Sibiya, basically, giving us a broader perspective with regards to what this roadblock operation is all about and how the province has been performing over the long Easter weekend when it comes to driver compliance, when it comes to the rules of the road, and saying that compared to the same period last year, this year seemed to have been quite pleasing, and they would also like to, send a special thank you there to motorists that have taken it upon themselves and took it serious to adhere to the rules of the road. But the vehicles that we've also been seeing here are vehicles now headed to, the Gauteng province. They are also headed to the northwest, Mpumalanga, the Free State, the Eastern Cape. So there's quite a variety, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity to speak to the motorists that are utilizing this particular toll plaza and this N3 in general.